Welcome back to Reviews Inside TV. Today we're diving into the world of high-performance storage solutions with the WD Black 8TB SN850X NVMe internal gaming SSD. If you're a gamer, content creator, or just someone who demands top-tier storage for your PC, this drive could be a game changer. So let's take a closer look at what it brings to the table. The WD Black 8TB SN850X is an internal solid-state drive built for high-demand gaming setups and workstations. It features a Gen4 PCIe interface, delivering read speeds up to 7,200 megabits per second, which promises incredibly fast load times and near-instant file access. The 8TB capacity is huge, allowing for an extensive game library without constantly worrying about running out of space. It uses Western Digital's TLC 3D NAND technology for fast, reliable storage, and the M.2 2280 form factor ensures it can fit into most modern desktops and laptops. There's also an optional heatsink version designed to keep the SSD cool under heavy load. In terms of real-world testing, the installation process was straightforward, as you'd expect with an M.2 NVMe drive. I installed it into my gaming rig, and from the moment I booted up, the performance was immediately noticeable. Games loaded much faster, and the overall system felt snappier. For instance, loading into large open-world games was virtually instantaneous, something I rarely see with standard drives. During extended gaming sessions, I tested the heat management with the heatsink version, and it did its job. Even after hours of gameplay, temperatures remained in check, ensuring stable performance. That said, the drive isn't without its potential drawbacks. For one, the sheer size, 8TB, is overkill for casual gamers. You might never fully utilize that amount of storage, unless you're running a massive game library or working with large media files. Additionally, while the SSD's performance is fantastic in most scenarios, there's the issue of cost. This drive doesn't come cheap, and the price may not justify the value for everyone, especially if you're not actively using every bit of that 8TB capacity. Let's get into the pros and cons. On the plus side, the WD Black SN850X offers blistering fast speeds, with sequential read speeds reaching up to 7,200 megabytes per second, making it ideal for anyone who needs quick access to massive files or games. The 8TB capacity is a huge advantage for gamers or professionals who want to store large files without the constant need to offload or delete older content. The heatsink version is a solid addition, helping to keep the drive cool even during intense gaming sessions. The WD Black dashboard software is a nice touch too, giving you insights into your drive's health and allowing for some customization with RGB lighting. On the downside, the high cost is a significant barrier for some users. The 8TB model is designed for power users, but not everyone needs that much storage, and many might find the investment hard to justify. The drive can also overkill if you're just using it for everyday tasks or basic gaming. Lastly, while the performance is incredible, it's only useful if you have the hardware to fully support the drive's potential. Older systems may not be able to take advantage of the speed. When comparing the WD Black SN850X to other drives on the market, its performance is definitely top tier. But there are alternatives out there that offer similar speeds at a lower cost, especially at smaller capacities. If you're looking for something in the 1TB to 2TB range, there are options that come at a significantly lower price point without sacrificing much in terms of speed. However, if you need massive storage and can afford the premium, this drive stands out with its combination of speed and capacity. As for build quality, WD has clearly focused on durability. The drive feels sturdy, and the optional heatsink is a great addition for keeping thermals in check. Whether you go for the heatsink version or not, you're getting a high-quality product that's designed to handle intense workloads. Longevity seems promising, but I haven't had the drive long enough to speak to long-term wear and tear. Customer support from WD has been generally well regarded in the industry. If you do run into issues, the company is responsive and typically handles queries promptly. However, I didn't need to interact with them during my testing, so I can't provide a first-hand account. Now, if you're looking for a more budget-friendly option, there are plenty of drives with similar speed but at a fraction of the cost, though they may come with less storage. For example, a 1TB or 2TB model might be all you need if you're just looking for fast storage and don't need to store massive game libraries or high-res content. In conclusion, the WD Black 8TB SN850X is an incredibly fast, high-capacity SSD, ideal for those who need top-notch performance and large storage for gaming or professional use. It excels in speed, heat management, and reliability, but comes at a high price point. If you're in the market for a storage solution that can handle heavy-duty tasks, and you're willing to invest, this drive is hard to beat. However, for casual users, the value might not be there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon if you want more in-depth reviews like this one. Let me know in the comments what your storage needs are. Are you all about speed, or is storage capacity your top priority? Thanks for watching, and remember, the link to get this drive is in the comments box. If you already have the WD Black SN850X, drop your thoughts below. I'd love to hear your experience. Till next time, keep your drives fast and your load times shorter here at Reviews Inside TV.